was good. So I bought my house in 2020, basically a month before the world shut down. Bedsteed, I don't even know what that is. Is that like a fancy old-timey word for like headboard and like bed frame? Anyway, and then about 2 months after that, bookcase, I found out my husband, with whom I had bought this house, was full on having an affair. So our house quickly became my house. And as my world fell apart, I wasn't particularly in the mood to decorate or to pick my own paint colors. And also, the world was shut down, so I wasn't about to go to the store for some unnecessary reason like decorations or paint. Well, fast forward 4 years, I am in a much happier place. I am still in the same place, and I still have done nothing to my home, and now there's simply no excuse. My parents, happy as can be, of course, that I had moved out for good, gave me all sorts of things to clutter my house with. Clock. That used to be cluttering their house, and it's just overwhelming. And then I started my master's, and then I had a crazy couple of teaching years, and there's just always an excuse, which the main one being my boyfriend is not from here. So in the summers, this was after my divorce, I'm not the one that had an affair. I've never cheated. I would never cheat, especially now that I know what it feels like. Wow, this is a really personal word search. My boyfriend lives in another country, so for the last couple summers, because I am a teacher and I have that time off, I've been going to visit him. So the time when I'd have all the free time in the world to, it's mainly paint. I mainly want to paint the walls and declutter, like donate a lot of stuff. I'm always donating bags of clothes, but I mean like stuff. I have too much of everything. I have too many blankets, too many pillows. I probably have sheet sets that need to go in the garbage. Like, I just really have the most random stuff. Dishwasher. So, now our situation has changed a little bit, and now my boyfriend is here and should be here this summer. So not only will I be here without an excuse to not do anything, but I will be here with a second very capable set of hands. So the house is getting painted. I don't know what else. I mean, I have stuff I've bought for this place. Like even simple stuff like a lamp that just right now I don't have anywhere I want to put it. We're making room. And I'm turning this into the house that I want. 3 years late. 4 years late. But like, it's time. Why am I having such a hard time with dishwasher? I love my dishwasher. It's the first dishwasher I've ever met that like you is like those plain round crow, like easy to stack, easy to clean. My kitten, who just learned to jump up on the counter, can knock them onto the floor and they will not break. For like, at least from my experience so far. So, big fan, big fan. Oh, doorbell, doorbell. I also just ordered a Ring doorbell. Now that, because I am not a person that's going to go extinguisher for a cloud subscription, I'm just not. I don't know. Something elder millennial in me, which I'm not. I feel like I'm a middle millennial. There's something elder millennial in me that it doesn't feel right. Paying for space, like paying for cloud storage. So that's why I've never had a Ring doorbell, because it's like it doesn't save the footage, right, unless you pay. Well, now it comes with this thing. Of course, it's an add-on that you have to buy, so I got the bundle with the Ring doorbell and the sync, whatever they're calling it. And now you can put in a SD card, and you can save your footage from the camera like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Mantelpiece, which is buying an SD card, still just paying for space. Yes, but it's not a monthly subscription for imaginary space, and I know it's not imaginary. Okay, my computer people, I know that it means somewhere Amazon is a giant warehouse of like supercomputers or whatever, but like, I don't know. You're not gonna get me on that. Mattress. Does anybody else love their mattress? Or does anybody love their mattress, I should say? I just bought a random one from the nearest furniture store and I'm really regret it. Like, I feel like if I was going to put money into anything, it should have been my mattress. And I mean, this was an expensive mattress, but I didn't, like, put a lot of thought into getting it. A lot of my Canadian friends have gotten an ND, ENDY, it's like our biggest company for the mattress in a box, which I've done that once from Amazon, and the smell, like the chemically smell that's supposed to off-gas in just a couple of days, it never went away enough for me. I actually ended up giving it away to my ex-husband when he was moving out. That was my stomach. I apologize. So, I think I would need to do a lot of research on the ND to see if people with really sensitive noses and who are sensitive to scents say that it really does off-gas and get rid of that smell in a couple of days. And like, I'm not being dramatic. I had this mattress that I'm talking about from Amazon in a room with the windows open for days, and then when it wasn't good enough, I bought a new mattress and kept that one and kept that in a room, and 3 months later I could still smell it. So I don't know if it's just not for me in general, because I'm gonna think about it. Piano or what? We are on our last column, and this, how long have we been doing this? 11 minutes. This is going a lot better than the 40-minute word search. I feel like I'm redeeming myself. If anyone started watching me or watching these videos with the word search with missing words in the middle, look, I can do better. That was actually just really freaking hard. Oh, there's so many S's. Seti, how do you say that? Seti. That's just like fancy couch that no one actually sleeps on, right? Or sleeps on, even sits on. My mom has an old-timey version of that the legs are not even like suitable for someone to sit on. So it's actually just a couch for decoration. And that's the other piece. This is the other rant I go on. I'm never going to be the type, you walked into my house, you'd probably think a bachelor lives here, not to stereotype. But I just don't get decorations. Like, you're gonna spend $50 on something that you just like plop in the middle of your coffee table. Why? I understand function. I want things that have a purpose. Like a shelf. Or even, on my shelves, like, I don't have decorative things. I'm actually, like, it's not a good thing I'm too far the other way, in that it took me like 2 years to even get a photo of myself or anyone in my family up on the walls or on a table. That's not good. I am a supporter of photographs and also art. I do have art on my walls. I just don't get decorations that go on shelves and tables, things that are just taking up space. It would have to like really be the most adorable thing, or like be some sort of brain tease or something, like one of those tables that's a coffee table, but it's also like the kind of puzzles you'd see on Survivor. No one knows what I'm talking about now. I've lost you all. It's okay, because we found the word sofa right here backwards. A vase actually is how you would say that. Stool. Looking for a double O. Oh. Yeah, these are really just popping right out at me now. Television. Here's another question. Do you sleep with your television on? I spent the first 25 years of my life religiously sleeping with my television on. And now I don't even have a television in my room. Now, do I put on ASMR like every night? Yes, absolutely. Do I take plenty of couch naps while the television is on? Yes, absolutely. But I don't know that I could go back to picking out a show for bedtime. What about you? Okay, that didn't take us very long at all. Maybe I'll do another one again soon. Names for a dog, perhaps. Thanks! Exclamation mark. Love it. Minor planets. Words within words. Oh, that's fun. Because that would be fun to find. Because you're all the time finding words within word searches that, like, are either not one of the words you're looking for, or you realize it's part of a bigger one. Game of squash. I've never ever played squash. Parrots. Whales. It's orange. Love. How do I get a job making word searches? PAP Publishing, please. Montreal, hire me, please. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you have the best night's sleep. Because